The teams from Minecraft Mayhem 24 just got finished being announced a few days ago, and today I'll be going over all the teams while also giving you my thoughts and predictions on each of them because if I'm being honest, they're pretty insane. Anyways, as always, make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below so you don't miss out on any future Mayhem content, and without further ado, let's just get right into the teams. Alright, so first up we have the Bloody Bread Bites with Quandres, Greninja, Wolfie, and O Garfield. Now, first off, yes, this is their Halloween event. As you can tell, it is October, and also the teams are Halloween themed. But to be honest, this team is actually kind of cracked. They're not like super overpowered, but they're not like bad by any means. Greninja and Quandres both place like around like 20th. Quandres actually placed 15th last event, and Greninja hasn't played for a while, I don't think, but I think the last time they've played, he got like 20th, something like that. He got around like 20th. Same with Wolfie. And then Garfield, I don't know if, I think, yeah, Garfield's probably played Mayhem before, but I know Garfield played really good in Pandora's Box, getting 12th. So this team is very well rounded. It's just that they're going to have to put it all together. And I don't know who the leader is going to be here. It might be Stu, it might be Wolfie, it might be Quandres, it might even be Garfield. I don't know. All of them could be the leader here. And so yeah, they just got to put the team together. And once they do that, then I think they're going to start cooking. So hopefully they can get that figured out, and then they can actually start popping off. And yeah, hopefully they do well. I'm probably gonna say this team gets like 4th, maybe 3rd actually. This team might be a sneaky 3rd team, not gonna lie. They're really well rounded, and they have the skill to get 3rd. So I'm gonna say they get 3rd for right now. It's a sneaky 3rd team, not gonna lie. Next up, we have the Caramel Chocos. I don't know why it's not caramel chocolate, but whatever. Anyways, we have Tupa Jus, Oogie Wookie, Your Friendly Duck, and Oh Strange. Very interesting set of names, but nonetheless, yeah. I don't know much about this team, to be honest. I don't think none of these players played in last Mayhem, and I don't really have like anything to say about this team. They might be cracked, they might not be. I don't know. I think these are all smaller creators, so I don't know them, sadly. I think I might have heard of Strange before, but I think the rest of them I don't think I've ever seen before. So I can't say really anything about this team, but so you guys don't get mad at me, I'll kind of put them in the middle. I'll put them in like 4th or 5th. I'll give them 4th just because. No, I'll give them 5th. I don't really know how good they are. So make sure to let me know how good the Caramel Chocos are down below in the comments so I don't get embarrassed when I do my final predictions. And yeah, on to the next team. Alright, so next up we have the Golden Goblins with Feinberg, Silver Runs, Insane Orbits, and Pound Cake. Dude, finally, we have somebody to give Kelawesome a run for his money besides Toph and Kalian, who sadly always end up coming short because it's Kelawesome. He always ends up getting first. Hopefully Feinberg can get first place. I don't think he probably will, just because this is his first Mayhem. So I'll say he probably gets like 3rd or 4th. I don't know if he's better than Kalian or Toph, but Toph's not playing in this event, so that's a good thing. But Kalian is, so I'm going to say Feinberg gets 2nd. No, I'm gonna say he gets 3rd, just to play it safe so I don't embarrass myself. But yeah, Fine's gonna be crazy. Silver was awesome for their first event, the last event. Pound Cake was pretty decent. They got 21st. I think they can do a lot better, so hopefully they can get top 15 or around like 15th this event. And Orbits, I think, just had an off event because he had one of the weaker teams last event, so I think they're definitely fine. So I think all around, this team's gonna be pretty good, and I actually think they actually might get. I'm gonna say, oh, this is really tough. Like this is really tough. Yeah, I think this team's either 2nd or they're 1st. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna say they get no, I'm gonna say they get 2nd for right now. I think they're a very strong team with a lot of potential. So right now I'm gonna give them 2nd. And yeah, let's see how they do on event day because it's gonna be interesting. Next up, we have the Lime Lanterns with It's Pebs, Ready Panda, Thimin, and Disastron. I'm probably mispronouncing at least 2 of those. But anyways, yeah, this team I actually have nothing to say about. I don't think I've ever heard of anybody on this team, sadly. And that's on me, guys. I don't do my research that well. I don't know. I think they're all smaller content creators that I haven't heard of before. So sadly, yeah, I can't say anything kind of like Orange. So I'm just gonna say they're a weaker team because there's other teams here that are really strong that I think could do better than this team. But again, I just don't know the skill level of this team and all around like what their chemistry is. So so I'm gonna say this team gets seventh. Next up, we have the Aqua Aliens with Kalian, Cats IMC, Blazera Evans, and Sandwichlord. Dude, this team is cracked. I don't know how well Cats or Blazera are. I don't know how well or how good they are, but Sandwich and Kalian is a nice duo. Sandwich got fifth last event, and Kalian got third. No, Kalian got third. So like this team is cracked. This reminds me a lot of actually Amiston and Sandwichlord in Pandora's Box 9. So this team reminds me a lot of that team, and that team, if you didn't know, got first. So like this team could also get first. Like this team could actually be a sneaky first team. I don't know. It's either this team or like Pink, but I don't know how well Pink's gonna do. Pink's interesting. Blue is also pretty good, and Cyan is pretty good. We'll get to those teams later, but right now Aqua, I don't know. I'm probably gonna move Orange and Lime back. I'm probably gonna say they probably get around like sixth or seventh, because to be honest, I don't know how well this team is gonna do, but I feel like they have to do well. So I'm gonna say this team gets fourth, and if I said Orange gets fourth, then I'm gonna move them back to like fifth, and Lime, I'm also probably gonna put them in like sixth or seventh, because this team has a really good duo, and depending on how good Blazera and Cats are, they could be even better. So like, yeah, I feel like this team has to be first or second. So ooh, I'm gonna go first. No, I put yellow, and I'm gonna go first for this team. I think they're gonna get first. I'm confident. And Sandwich and Kalian. Let's go, Aqua. Next up, we have the Cyan Candy Apples with Chan Diddy Dog, FaZe Ray, Ham Sandwich, and Chaotic Max. Yo, let's go. This team is actually cracked. I know Ham and FaZe are two of the best parkour players in this entire event besides Sandwich. I know they're kind of like a trio, Ham, Sandwichlord, and FaZe. So like, yeah, Ham and FaZe I know are good friends. I know Chan from he does a lot of like MCCI stuff. He's like the MCCI guy, to be honest. I don't know Max, sadly. I don't know who they are, but I think Chan's really good at MCCI, and I think a solid all-around Minecraft player. So I'm assuming they're gonna do pretty well in Mayhem. FaZe got like what, sixth last event. Ham, I don't think they've played in Mayhem before. Correct me if I'm wrong. They probably have, just like a while ago. So yeah, this team has. This is why I'm like, it's kind of confusing. I'm gonna say this team gets sixth, but that's only because I really don't know how well this team's going to do. I'm going to move like Lime to 7th or 8th. I don't know how well this team's going to do because I don't know if they have a real leader per se. So I'm going to say they get like 6th, but they could 100% do better. It's just that they might struggle with a few games because they don't have a leader. So yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how this team does. Next up, we have the Blue Boogeyman with Reddoons, Nukery, Athema, and Fire Breath Man. Yo, let's go. This team is also really well-rounded. Shane, I don't know if he gets top 5 in Mayhem, or in Pandora's Box he gets top 5. I don't know about Mayhem, though. Mayhem, maybe. Maybe he has to sweat a little bit more because Feinberg's now in the event, along with a bunch of other sweaty players. So he might be able to get top 5, but I don't know. It's going to be... I'm going to say he'll probably get like 6th or 7th. Reddoons did really well for his first Mayhem last event. Nukery, they've played in multiple Mayhems because they played in the last one and then in a couple others, I think. So Nukery is also really solid. Athema, I think, is a question mark because I don't know how well they are at Mayhem. So this team's interesting, but they're probably one of the lower half teams. So I'll say this team gets like 5th, to be honest. I don't know. I might be overrating Red. Red might not do well. I might be overrating them, but to be honest, Blue I feel like is kind of similar to Red, except for Blue actually has like a leader S tier, while Red kind of just has a bunch of really well-rounded players. So it's gonna be interesting who does better, Red or Blue. I'm probably gonna lean towards more Blue, so I'm gonna put Blue in 5th. And last, but certainly not least, we have the Pink Pumpkins with Kelawesome, Dong Fortnite, Rice Krispy, and Oh It's Harry. Yo, this is a sick duo. Sam and Cal, dude. Oh my gosh, that is insanely cracked. To be honest, they could easily both get top 5, but I think Sam struggles with Mayhem because it's a sweatier event, but Sam will probably most likely get top 10 because, Kel is, automatic, like, first place or at least the second place because now, because he has Feinberg to compete with, but Fine, to be honest, will probably struggle his first event. So I'm going to say Kel probably gets back-to-back firsts in Mayhem. And yeah, this team is insanely cracked. That's why I'm kind of worried that I'm overrating Red. I might have to put this team in 4th, to be honest, just because of Kel and Sam. I mean, they're crazy. I don't know how well Christy did last event, because I know last event was their first event, I'm pretty sure. And then I think I've heard of Harry before, but I don't know how good Harry is. So this team might be a really big question mark. I don't know. It's going to all depend on their game order, I think, and then how well Sam does. But I'm confident that Sam will get top 10. So, yeah, so I think this team will do pretty well, and I'll probably put him in 4th. Make sure to check the pinned comment down below to see my actual predictions, because right now I'm just kind of like thinking off the top of my head. Anyways, those are your teams for Minecraft Mayhem 24. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Make sure to let me know your favorite Minecraft Mayhem 24 team down below in the comments. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe while you're down there. As always, make sure to click on one of these videos to keep on watching my content. And as always, peace.